Now, the world loves winners. The world loves winners. So in everything, try to be successful. Try to succeed in every situation. So you must be a winner at all costs. This world is like a place that there are a lot of challenges. Every person has his own challenge. You must be able to overcome every challenge as life presents to you. So whatever life presents to you, make the best out of it. I said, even if life gives you lemon, come out with the lemonade. Come out with something. Whatever life presents to you, you make sure you give your best out of it. When we are looking at the parable of the talents, Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. Let's say a owner of a job decided to give his servant some gift. One, he gave 5, let's say 5 talents. And the other one, he gave 3. The other one, he gave 1. What happened was, the one who was giving the 5 from the returning of the master, the one who was giving 5 worked hard and then had 10. The one who was giving the 3 also had it, another 3. But the one just finds a place and then dug the ground, buried that talent there, thinking the master is unjust, that he has scattered where he will not gather. So the master came back with time and found out that those who were giving the one who was giving the 5 talents has worked hard to get another 5 in addition. And the one giving the 3 also has added another 3. The one has buried the other one. He has the one who buried the talents. Now look, why didn't you even keep the money in the bank? Let's suppose it's money. Why don't you keep the money in the bank so that you get interest with time? But you went straight to bury this talent. What I mean is, sometimes you need not to compare yourself with people. You've been created differently and to act differently. Always, in every situation, try to come out with the best and make best use of whatever life presents to you. Yes. The other time I was talking of maybe when you wake up, going out to chase butterflies to get. Yes, there's a technical glitch here, so we have just corrected it. You can just make a nice garden, put a lot of flowers there, and the butterflies will come to your home where you are. And you will get a lot of butterflies to witness, to see, instead of going out chasing for butterflies. There's always a way of going about things. Every inventor, people who are, those who were makers of civilization, inventors, all had their challenge of whatever happened in life. They all face a lot of challenges. But challenge is not supposed to destroy you. It's supposed to construct you, to make you strong and healthy. Anytime there's a challenge, there's always an answer. And you are the one who is to look out for the answers for yourself and to be able to get it right. When we look at let's say Thomas Edison, I've mentioned it before. He has patented about 1,098 or more patents that he has got in his name than anyone in history. You know what he did? The incandescent bulb. Bill Gates created the world's most dominant software company. Yes, Henry Ford transformed the car industry, the automobile industry. And then we have a whole lot of genius who made their way. The fact is, they didn't get it easy. It wasn't easy. Anytime you want to come out with the best in life, there are a lot of challenges that you face. Sometimes best speakers could not even sometimes read for the beginning of their lives. But as they keep on, you find out you get refined and they move on doing the very best. What I mean with the talent that was distributed is everyone. The fact is, with prayer and meditation, you need to get to know your talent. The question is, what is my talent? So find out your talent, and then when you find out your talent, what you need to do is to add more to it. Don't say, oh, God has been unfair. Whatever life presents to you, make the best out of it. Let's look at Andrew Carnegie too. Bill Gates was a college dropout. He wasn't discouraged. He moved on. So, as I told you, Henry Ford too also was very successful. Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he got to America, he couldn't even speak English. Only few English he could speak. But he was able to win a lot of contests worldwide, well recognized. So wherever you are now, no matter your situation, try to improve it, and then you get where you want to be. Again, what is interesting is that all these people that I've mentioned did not triumph over their challenges by themselves. They rely on others, a teamwork. Wherever you are, no matter how talented you are, if you don't work as a team, life is not competition, it's cooperation. When you are able to cooperate with others, your life will change. Those who think life is competition always get themselves stuck somewhere. And then when you get yourself stuck, there's no way you can come out unless someone help you out of the situation. Life is such interesting phenomenon. You keep on learning till your last day. Life doesn't stop teaching, so you should also not stop learning. Let me quote from a book known as a Man Thinketh. The one who wrote this book is James Allen. Suffering ceases for those who are pure. There could be no object in burning gold after the dross had been removed, and perfectly pure and enlightened being could not suffer. Now I unquote. To make my point more clearer, let me repeat so that it will be more clear. Suffering ceases for those who are pure. There could be no object in burning gold after the dross had been removed and perfectly pure. Similarly, he's saying enlightened being could not suffer. Now unquote. At a certain stage of your unfoldment, you become like a magnet, attracting all those things that you may need, because great is God's faithfulness. What you need to do is always make sure you learn to take out all negativity from your thoughts. It is said that your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. The seeds are your thoughts. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Thoughts are things. You can get it if you really want. Whatever you want in life, you can get it. I'm saying this because, but there's a price to pay. Whatever you want, you can get it. But there's a price you must pay for what you want. And if you are prepared to pay for that price, sure, you'll get what you want. When we listen to Jimmy Cliff's song, you can get it if you really want. I don't know, it was from the 1970s. Those who are old enough will know Jimmy Cliff. Young guys now, when they sing the song, they would think, oh, it's a new song. It is not. 1970. He said, let's concentrate on the lyrics, the words. Those are the important points. You can, saying you can get it if you really want. But you must try and try. You must try and try. You'll succeed at last. Look, further continue. Persecution you must bear. Win or lose, you've got to get your share. Got your mind. This is how he put it. Got your mind set on a dream. This is what Roy Eugene Davis also said. You must be purposeful. You must know what you want. You set your mind on a dream. So this is what Jimmy Cliff is saying. You can get it through, other they seem now. Now it may seem very hard. Other they seem now. He's saying Rome was not built in a day. These are the lyrics. Rome was not built in the day. You need to take your time. Enlightenment doesn't come one day. Sit down, there you are there. It's continual practice. Continual practice. You must be, dedicated. You must, before you will finally unfold to your treasures. No, Jimmy is he wrote everything, the lyrics. I'm concentrating on the lyrics. What I mean is, Jimmy wants to tell you that the harder the battle, the victory, the sweeter the victory. The harder the battle, the sweeter the what? The victory. So now, if you don't design your life, I don't mean it to be easy. Most people who you see at the top, reigning, when they tell you their life history, you say, wow, what is your history? What is your story? My story. History is story. What is your story? If you don't design your life, your own life plan, chances are that you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what? Guess what they have in mind to plan for you. So you must plan your own life. You must know what you want. You must know where you are going. Yes, with determination, with prayer, you can make it. You can get to your destination. With dedication, with prayer, consistency, the joy is there. What happens is, when you pray and meditate continuously, you build your energy centers. You build your energy centers. You're filled of magnetism. You may not know much, but when you are able to build your energy centers, you become very strong. Wherever you reach this vibration, things will happen there. And it is not the only secret is meditate and be constant at it each other day. Make time. This time I will meditate each other day. And trust me, you will be able to make it. And then think positively, not negatively. Anything that comes into your mind which is negative, please flush it out. It will come. Negativity will come. But when it comes, make sure you exit. It passes through and then it goes out. So this is the absolute truth. You train your mind always to think positively. 1,000 miles journey always begins with a step. Anytime when the journey is farther, you always start from a point. And when you concentrate, you'll be able to get to your destination, no matter how far it is. Manguru added something to it, which I love. Say 1,000 miles journey is always begun with a step in the right direction. So you must be focused. No matter how hard it is, make sure you are following a rule. You are following some certain rules. You are of yourself. You are moving towards certain direction. And trust me, if you persist continuously, you will surely get to your destination. Don't be arrogant. Take out pride out of your life. Be humble. Humility breeds a lot of things. Sometimes when you are humble and you are wrong, people even forgive you. But when you are arrogant, life will call you back. You pay for. Many things have happened, cases have been in court, which maybe, I'm sorry, would have solved that problem. But people find it so difficult. And then, it's like one will hire another lawyer, the other person, the one who has been offended to, and then it continues. It's maybe a simple, I'm sorry, will have been able to solve such challenge. So let's be humble enough and be able to say, I'm sorry. And then now, don't wait till you have challenge before you start praying. There are a lot of people, when they get into trouble, then they'll go, they'll be mentioning their guru line, they'll be praying. No. Let prayer be like a duty. Something that you need to be doing every day. Look, when you are in abundance, when you have more money, if there's no money, that should not be part of your prayer life. Prayer life is prayer life. Make sure you meditate daily. Don't bother much about outcome. Results will surely come. And a little prayer may take us from great danger. So always make sure you pray without ceasing. Today I sent something on this platform, our platform, and let me read what I sent there. The spiritual aspirant who is worthy to be called Gudesa. When we say Gudesa, these Sanskrit languages, don't bother much about them. But the meaning, you have to find the meanings. Now, learning is very easy. One who conquers sleep is Gudeklesia. One who conquers sleep. Now, listen. When he conquers sleep or sloth in order to meditate long and deeply, can command his soul, identified consciousness to centralize or focus clearly and impartially a spiritual perception. This perception is the grand chariot with which a devotee moves from the wilderness of the mystery, inflaming senses, through the oasis of the spinal centers to the plane of omnipresent consciousness in the divine cerebral centers. This quote is from Bhagavad Gita 1, verse 24-25. I wish to repeat it again. But it's okay. The fact is, when you forfeit your sleep, you sacrifice your sleep to meditate, to commune with God, to practice the presence of God. The results are amazing, marvelous. And then when you do this, please, during the day, try to find a time to rest. If you don't, it may affect you because you need rest. Alex, 8 hours rest, sleep. So if in the night, deep in the night, you decided to meditate, you make sure you pay for that time that you have used to cover that up. I had a lot of experiences, personally. Spiritual experiences you cannot discuss with people unless it's needed. Maybe just for your admonition. sometime. But when you are able to build your energy centers, you are able to command. This is what the Bhagavad Gita is telling us. You are able to command your magnetism. If there's a challenge, you can call forth, let this be. And listen to me, it will be. You see, Jesus told us, the master who practiced, obtained the Christ consciousness. Jesus, the master who mastered the Christ consciousness, said, look, greater words than this. It's just words. It's not just mere words. You can do it. And then sometimes you need to practice your faith. Exercise your faith. Try to come out with your faith. Just try yourself that look. God, this. Try it. Look. Practice. Command certain things, whether it will happen or not. Start from the smaller ones before you can get to the bigger ones. Yes. And your result will be amazing. Sometimes you can do it, but it's like fierce. False evidence appearing rare. It's like, oh, I cannot do it. You can do it. The whole secret is consistently be meditating. Alex, Paramahansa Yogananda said, if before going to bed, try to meditate for an hour or two. Please, if you are able to meditate only for 30 minutes, that is fine. That is our standard. But always first, 30, let me add at least another 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. First to move to 1 hour. And then forced to move to maybe 2 hours. It is not compulsory. If you don't have time, don't do that. And then watch the time that you'll be doing that. Because if you meditate in the midnight, you spend more hours. During the day, it may have effect on you. I'm talking from experience. Spiritually, you may benefit, but physically, it may affect your physical health. So you need a price to pay for that. Although spiritually, you may be able to do a lot, you may be able to, command a lot of things. Look, you can say, Dix, what is more important? What is interesting? Is it when you start getting results, you become very happy. It's like, that, oh, wow. I was reading from Sadhguru. He said, no meditation, no life. This is a person who has experienced a lot of meditation and its benefits. No matter how optimistic you are, no matter how you take pessimism out of your life, if you don't pray, if you don't meditate consistently, constantly, you will get to nowhere. I had an opportunity to meet one Jew. I was in my office about 21 years ago, and the guy came in. It looks like sometimes these pictures that they draw, Jesus Christ pictures. He's really a Jew. So I took his blood pressure, and the pressure was very normal. By then, he was at the age of around 60. And I put the pen down, the stethoscope, and I said, oh, guy, your pressure, look, I've not seen anyone with such your age, with such a blood pressure. He said, I'm a Jew. He told me, I'm a Jew. You see, Jews have been conscientized. They have been told that anywhere they go, they can thrive. Anywhere they go, they can do what? Thrive and flourish. And this is from the original blessing. This is from original blessing. We have been asked to replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion. Have dominion. So from day one, you are a success. Unless you decided not to succeed. Look, when you are able to commune with God effectively, nothing can stop you on this earth. Nothing. Look, a whole group cannot stop you. Be focused. Commune with God. Constantly, persistently, keep on moving, and you'll surely get to your destination. All that today I have for you to tell you is that pray without ceasing. That's what the scriptures tells us. Pray without what? Ceasing. Not when you are in trouble alone. Not when challenges come before you start to find God. Be with God, and sometimes the challenge will not even come. Challenges will what? Disappear. your influence, the power that you possess, you have it, will always dispel what? The darkness. Yes, stay blessed. Thank you.